This is a seminal artwork of mine. It's called The Rabbi Confronts His Shadow. And if you can see that there is the main character here with his limbs somewhat contorted, although it's deliberate. It's like types of acrobatics and yoga posture, dealing with the tensions and the rhythm within inside himself. He's releasing it. He's releasing his shadow. There's this bigger, darker form stretching over to the left. And within the shadow, suddenly it's a portal. All of these happenings emerge, all of these people screaming and wanting to know, and cameras and microphones, faces, but they're jarring. It's a strange jigsaw. It's a fragmented soul. It's a form of soul retrieval. They're all lost pieces of dreams and intentions and hopes that have all come back, and they flicker in and out of the light like some kind of strange theatrics. There's friends, there's people that aren't so friendly, there's a whole host of people in there, but it's all emerged through this main character who, through his bodywork, through his ability to see, he has the eye that is positioned just in front of his face. He's worked through his inner vision, his instinct, his intuition, and also his connection to the text. His body is covered in prophetic texts from the Tanakh, from the Bible. He's becoming something of a master of his craft, and at that point he can fully confront his shadow in an inner dimension. An outer dimension then emerges. All of this chaos, theatre lights, cameras, film, cinema, this churning fire that is the world, that is this dialogue within the world, that is his inner outer world. He's finally broken through. He's finally confronted his shadow, and this is the result. For those who don't know, the idea of the shadow comes from centrally Jungian psychoanalysis, it being all of the repressed parts of the psyche, all of the parts of the self that we don't deal with, that we hide away, the parts that we don't like about ourselves, that we can't admit about ourselves, the things that we, on an everyday level, just ignore and discard, the abnormal thoughts that we have, strange feelings, unusual attitudes. Some people, it manifests as racism, prejudice, anger, even violence, abuse, self-abuse. Those can be some of the extreme forms of a repressed shadow. However, when we do deal with the shadow, when we do confront our fears through healing, through therapy, through art, through meditation, through exercise, through body work, through correct diet, through a whole multi-layered holistic system of techniques, then we can begin to fully look in the mirror, as this character is doing. We can look into the shadow, and then we can actually pull out the magic, and that is the alchemy, is that we can transform the shadow into light, into an illumination of our life path, into higher self. Actually, the shadow isn't something that hinders us, or is supposed to be a mask, or is supposed to be a straitjacket, or something that traps us. It's something actually that holds us back like a coiled spring, and then when we know how to release it, we can really emerge forward and transform. The shadow is about transformation. The people that fail, the ones that act out the shadow, that isn't transformation. That's something where trauma hasn't been dealt with, and so it's just acted out in other forms. But fully acknowledging the shadow, brings about a massive transformation in someone's life, and that's very much a hallmark of my work as an artist.